Nothing says courage than going on another person's show and calling the person who's critical than you a coward or somebody who's a silver spoon trust fund baby. Well, Dan Crenshaw was on bloody well. Do you condemn hummus? Do you condemn ad hominem? Do you bloody well condemn this and that? That's right. About Tucker Carlson. He says that, oh, he lives rent free. First of all, I don't think you understand, Dan, if you're a sitting United States House representative, you do realize that Tucker Carlson's interviewed a lot of people, and I do mean a lot. And yet, on another person's show, you got the courage and audacity to say this without even showing up on his show, or even going there, or even having any kind of strengths at all. Like, what's going on here, buddy?
Dan's ongoing spat with Tucker Carlson. Now, this began when there was you were caught off. You thought you were off camera, still on mic, saying he was the worst person. We've talked a lot on Twitter. If I ever meet him, I'm going to effing kill him. You then said, I think anyone seriously watching and being honest with themselves knows that was hyperbole. You said in private, and no, Tucker, nothing to worry about. I've absolutely no desire to harm him. And then Tucker went on a podcast with commentator Chris Josephs on his podcast, and he said this about you, Dan.
Tell us about my all-time favorite member of Congress, Dan Crenshaw.
Yeah. So he's a tough one. He's a hothead on Twitter now.
He's out of control.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's taken this stance a little bit.
Because I think his personal life is out of control.
Yeah, because he used to be like a right-wing darling. Like he was, with the Navy SEALs, I think early on. Again,
not with me. I always thought he was a freak and a warmonger.
Really? Yeah.
Weirdo. Yeah.
That triggered him. That's right. Oh no, Eye Patch McCain is back. Yes, he is.
He's a freak and a warmonger.
Yeah,
weirdo, but yeah.
He's showing it now.
Dan, your response to being a freak, a warmonger, and a weirdo.
Yeah, well, this is typical for Tucker. Tucker has no actual substance, right? He's been attacking me since 2022, when he became obsessed with me. I live rent free in that mongrel's head, and people ask me all the time, like, why does he hate you? And I'm like, the fact that you can't answer that question is indicative of the fact that he has no actual substance. See, I can tell you why Mehdi disagrees with me. I can tell you why Mehdi doesn't like me. At least he has. I disagree with them all, but at least he has things that he disagrees with me on. Tucker never actually says anything. It's just insults. He'll use my war wound to insult me. He's a weird, bad guy. I mean, people should not be tricked by his supposed stance against the DC insider elites, right? Because he literally is that. I mean, what's on people should know, what's on the Hunter Biden laptops? What's funny? Emails from Tucker Carlson to Hunter Biden, asking Hunter Biden for help to get Tucker's son into Georgetown. Tucker's a silver spoon-fed trust fund baby, went to boarding school guy. Just the epitome of the DC elites who.
Damn, man, shots fired. Well, why don't you do a debate then? Why don't you talk to him? Town hall. Hell, Harlan's Media will moderate that debate.
Pretends to fight against it in order to corner a market in the media.
Oh my goodness! But hold on, it gets a little bit better, because what better way to end your day, end your morning, than with a little bit more drama? Because he's just so easily triggered. He's so easily triggered by Tucker.
He's begged us to go on his show since that time. We said, look, how about a moderated debate? He said, oh no, we're not going to do that. So he's not. I don't think he's a very serious person. I think he used to be. Don't see that anymore, right? It's like I'm out of control on Twitter because every once in a while I respond harshly to lies told about me. Yeah, I just don't take it lying down. Yeah, that's me. No, I apologize to no one for it.
Of course. And what was the one thing that really seemed to have triggered a lot of things here? Well, 2 weeks ago, a Republican congressman from Texas was caught on a hot mic Monday, apparently threatening to kill former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. In exchange with British journalist Representative Dan Crenshaw called Carlson the worst person and said that had they ever meet in person, If I ever meet him, I will effing kill him. Crenshaw, a former Navy SEAL who represents the Houston area district, he made the remarks following an interview with conservative British news channel GB News, which published the footage of the exchange. It was a hot mic. In the interview, Crenshaw criticized Carlson's opposition to U.S. aid to Ukraine, saying the pundit doesn't know what he's talking about. The two have long traded barbs via social media, with Carlson mocking Crenshaw as one of the dumbest Republicans, and Crenshaw deriding Carlson as cowardly, know-nothing elitists. Guys, can't we all just get along? Can't we all be friends? Can't we be family? Can't we just hug it out? But there is no hugging it out, especially not now, especially with so much madness in our world. But it's just more out of that delicious internet drama, the one that we all love to feast on. All in all, Dan, you've been through the trenches. Go ahead, talk to Dad. Go ahead, talk to Tucker Carlson. It's fine. You know, if you think he lives rent free, then why don't you go toe to toe and face him on a show? It'll be good television. It'll be good promotion. It'll be good media. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Do it. Do it. It's pure gold.